Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So the global 8th anniversary in high swing right here. I just wanted to quickly do a video talking about the red and purple stones. I think people do care to hear my thoughts on some of these characters. Now, like always, I'll go ahead and start with the red stone characters. I mean, it gets a little dark, honestly. This is where, I repeat myself a lot, but that's because I upload, 5 videos a day. I do not expect people to even watch even one. So I like to repeat a lot of the same things. So, if you watch one out of my, last 100 videos, you'll get one of these points. But since the 7th anniversary and Red Zone, right? It was very good for the game, I think, to kind of have, that excitement. We kind of had, the balance reset, the soft reset. It was really fun having these super difficult stages. Judging by the way people talk about it now, it seems like they are very receptive to it, even though there was a lot of frustration when it first happened, right? But more so on the JP side of things, where we had way less characters that were good, right? But it did have a little side effect, and that's wiping away 90% of the game. At the time of the 7th anniversary, 90% of the game was just instantly unusable in red zone style stages, right? And I mean, it has unbalanced things quite a bit, because pretty much all content, Infinite Dragon Ball History, Legendary Event, Super Battle Road stages, they just go down free to red zone level characters, right? You take Beast Gohan into every single stage in the game outside of red zone, and he solos everything, right? It's Battlefield, all Exploding Rage, Extreme, Super Battle Road, all these types of stages, he destroys it. So when selecting characters, from here, well, not from that, but from these two, right? You do want to keep this in mind. For the most part, let me just quickly scan through. Can any of these characters help in red zone? Okay, there's one. Maybe two. Maybe three. There's a couple of borderlines here. Physical Kefla is a borderline. I mean, if GT Bosses was a real thing, this guy would be borderline, but probably not. You could maybe make a borderline case for these two, but it's very grim. Khalifa's just an outright dodge character, which gives her a bit of value. And then, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Now, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is definitely something you can run, because it's he'll take a lot of damage. Even normal attack, stuff like that, will cut him up. But he still has the huge damage reduction. He could cut down the damage he'll take from some of these big fights. You could, I would assume you could no-item every single stage with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta on the team pretty easily, right? Even, I don't know, something like Red Zone Broly or something like that, Vegeta could probably hold his own. But besides, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, most of these red stone units, these guys just all suck balls, right? They're just all pretty trash. I mean, Elder Kai's would be nice here. I would almost recommend, if you're going to select some of these red stone units, you would want to go for something that might be able to help you in, a mission, for one of the legendary events, right? Or strengthening your battlefield roster or something like that. Okay, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, very good still for Dokkan Battlefield, and I think he will be forever, right? Characters like LR Golden Frieza, this Vegeta will be good for that Dokkan Battlefield type stuff forever and ever and ever. You could certainly pick some of these characters and maybe help you in EZA stages or something like that, right? I know some of the girls, Kale and Khalifa, could be useful in some of the EZA events, but that's really the way you have to approach this. You're not gonna select any of these characters and they're gonna give you any sort of strength boost for the super high-end content. So when picking from here, you really need to think okay, maybe my extreme tech team could be buffed with Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell's not the craziest, but I mean, just to help you in Battlefield, that is the way I would really recommend people attack this, right? Is sort of in that fashion. Because a lot of these characters, I mean, most of these characters are units that have EZA'd several years ago. For a long time, Janemba was really good, right? Because he was a guard character. We know how strong guard is, but we've reached the point where guard is not enough. Damage reduction is not enough, right? This is why I really don't agree when people say like, oh, like damage reduction is the best defense ability or guard is the best defensive ability. Because like, I mean, it's dodge, because if you dodge, so you don't get hit. But if you have damage, 80% damage reduction with 50k defense, you're probably still going to take damage, right? If you have, guard with 50k defense, you're still taking damage. That's the thing with those abilities, is by themselves, it's not enough. Like, the character has to be doing a lot just from how hard these bosses are hitting, right? If your character is, starting the turn over 1 million defense, sure, but that's pretty uncommon to have characters like that. And, who's the character that could do that? Realistically, them, who's the 8th anniversary LR headliner, right? So keep that in mind. So I don't know. Physical Kefla is probably the best among all these characters. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Again, maybe you could buff the Cell for your extreme tech team. This Boo, it helps in Majin Power Super Battle Road, right? Because he's like dodging and debuffing and stuff. Khalifa's a dodge character. I just don't, I don't know that I could recommend anyone to get like these Goku and Vegeta characters, because it's like, these are just Goku and Vegetas that are buffing Goku and Vegeta like Saiyan type teams. Like, you're gonna have 50 versions of all these types of Goku and Vegeta characters. So I probably don't recommend that. Like, maybe Tech Super Buu could be good again for Battlefield, or Buff Buu, or Sin, or something like that. That really, I think, is the way to approach this, right? So the Purple Stone pack is a little bit different. Now in here, I mean, if you're on, I feel like a lot of the global like mains I see are paying players, because a lot of times there's a lot of advantages for being a paying player on global with like the Peel Off Trove pack and all that stuff. And these packs can start to be pretty good. Let's just scroll the way. Let's start with the one-offs, right? The onesies here. Yeah, I don't even highly recommend nearly any of these guys. Super 17 could be okay-ish, but that's all he's got. I don't know, Physical Cooler, same kind of like okay-ish. But remember, I mean, these are paid. You could certainly... What a lot of players that buy these might do is they're just trying to fill out loose ends. Maybe there is one... Because these characters are pretty rare these days. You don't see these units on banners very often, right? These guys show up as like the 10th unit on like Dokkan Fest LR banners, or they're on like EZA banners. That's pretty much the only place you see these guys. But in terms of like high-end characters, I don't think that any of these units are really fitting that, right? Like you could get some gimmicky stuff with some of them in some places, but nothing too crazy. LR God Goku is certainly good here. Wait, is this... Oh, this is the 2, isn't it? Okay. I didn't, was it like this on JP, where they had LRs with 2 purple stones? I thought that was only 3. I thought there was category leaders. These are all LRs as well. Am I crazy? Huh. Okay. I swear, I almost want to... matter of fact, I am. I want to double check. Is this different than I feel like this is different than JP. I'm going to double check. All right, I got it. Yeah, man, this old age is killing me, I guess, because this is exactly, it's the same on JP. It was. I do not recall this at all. I thought that this was the 2 purple stones was category leaders, but it is still LR, so it's the same thing. I mean, that's good. I want everything to be exactly the same on both versions. That's what I'm pushing for. I think equal treatment for everyone is good. But okay, let's take a look. So, no, this is killed by Red Zone. These 2, no way. Killed by Red Zone as well. Killed by Red Zone. Yep, killed by Red Zone. This guy is a big mystery right now. We have no idea. Like, guys, I cannot emphasize enough. This guy is the oldest unit not to EZA in almost like a very mysterious fashion. Like, he's the only remaining 2017 unit that has not EZA'd. And then there's only 2 2018 characters that have an EZA. Jiren and Int Goku Black, right? Are the only 2 2018 characters that have not EZA'd. So, I mean, to call this guy the oldest unit that needs to EZA still by far is an understatement. I have no idea. I mean, remember, we can't predict this. He could be really good or he could suck balls. It's very hard to tell. I will tell you guys this, though. I would not be too excited for this guy's EZA because, I mean, I've been meaning to do a video on this, but both Dragon Fist Goku and the Goku from the Janemba movie can be remade. Those animations are left on the table. Dragon Fist to me feels like a Dokkan Fest LR at some point. And this guy will probably ease in that celebration, but we'll see. I like Beerus and Whis, actually. And Beerus and Whis pair up well with the new Easy Beerus on JP, which would come to Global, I guess, in November or December, like in there, October-ish, something like that. Killed by Red Zone. Although this guy, I think this product is fantastic for Dokkan Battlefield. He is so good. Good leader skill plus a sealer. I've used this guy a lot since his EZA. Killed by Red Zone. This guy is going to EZA in like a week or something like that. We have no clue, right? Maybe he'll be good, maybe not. Oh, this is pretty good, actually. Tech Khalifa is an ageless unit. She's timeless. And then Kale and Khalifa are pretty solid. One more dominant Universe 6 character, and AGL Kale and Khalifa will be much better than many people give them credit for. Maybe even including myself. Tech Broly, this is a character they need to make crazy on his easy. This is the type of character that will piss people off if they make him mid when he easy A's. I feel like this is one that people will be really mad if they fumble this guy. I mean, because he was just, he was a global first character, and I remember like watching the Attack on Titan animation, like, was it season 3 or whatever? And Broly's animations came out, and it's just like, oh my god, like, what? Like, his animations are crazy. They have not EZA'd, who knows with them. God Goku's pretty good, but, I mean, there's obviously, God Goku's a very competitive name, right? This is LR God Goku right here. And you have the banner unit Tech God Goku, who will be timeless against movie boss or Pure Saiyan enemies. And then, of course, there's also the Dokkan Fest God Goku, who's the best, right? So, a lot of stuff, but, I mean, I don't like God Goku is a good pickup. This is good because both are good. A lot of these are any of the secondary units good at all? He's okay, but you know, he's competing in a huge way against the LR, right? Tech Sin maybe could be okay. If we have a super dominant LR Omega, maybe this guy will be okay-ish, but that's probably all I'd give him. Yeah, these are mostly fodder. All right, let's take a look at the 3. I do like Metal Cooler, but I mean, they suck. I like this. A lot of these characters are fairly recent. Who knows what this guy's EZ will look like? This guy is very mid. And this guy is the funny thing about Physical Vegito. He's good in the hardest fight in the game, but outside of that, not really so much. Because what makes the hardest fight in the game right now the hardest fight in the game is that it's very difficult to tank normals in that fight. Right, whereas Vegito can effortlessly tank the normals. But, you know, many of people's favorite strong characters can't really handle Sin's AoEs so much. But Vegito will be fine in there. I mean, yeah, you could pick some of these, but it's gambles. Like, what is Jiren going to have, a mid or a good EZA? In UI, I mean, I am ready to just say he flat out sucks now, his EZA. I mean, he's 2.5 years old at this point, right? Margarita, who knows? Cooler is here, but I mean, you're getting a whole pack of mid along with Cooler. Cooler himself gets ejaculated on very often. LRUI, I mean, this guy's EZA, they can fumble any character's EZA, but I feel like his is gonna be tough because he's already 70. Like, you could still run LRUI because of a 70% chance to dodge. So we'll see. If the UI's EZA and they could tank all normals, they're busted, right? And then they just have like these 70% chances to dodge supers. They're crazy. Evolution Blue is okay-ish. Skinny Boo is good for like Super Battle type stages. Broly Trio, I know people love this character, but I mean, you know, it's like, yeah, if you got 7 orbs in front of you, sure. Usually you're probably going to want to give those orbs to better characters, but I mean, I guess you could meme around with them for sure. This guy's still good for World Tournament. This guy sucks. This is, you know, grab this and pray that their EZAs are good. Both of these Goku Blacks could be coming up on EZAs. Although I really want a new base Goku Black that transforms into Rose, but they like 1-to-1 with the anime. That's another character that could be, I mean, he could be a Dokkan Fest LR so goddamn free, right? Please, you know, take inspiration from Toshi and Legends. You know, when in doubt, Goku Black. You know, Toshi, it's like, we got to get our 3 or 4 Goku Black quota in per year. Dokkan, learn from that. We need 50 Goku Blacks a year. Oh my god, this is good. Whoa, whoa. I like this guy. Probably better than many people, actually. This guy has value. I mean, if you don't get him a ton of rainbow orbs, I mean, he can be a bit squishy, but he creates rainbow orbs. The thing I like about him, you guys don't think of all the best characters in the game, all of them. 99% of them have to get hit, or they have to super attack, or they have to stack, or they have to do this, they have to do that. This Goku is what he is, so he can have some value on some teams. Blue Gogeta's a very strong easy ATUR, and then Piccolo is still one of the better band units. This is a good pick, right? I like this a lot. And all three characters are very usable, very good. Here, I think Full Power Freeze is actually pretty decent. I actually have the thumbnail ready. I'm going to take him into the Sin fight soon. Namek Goku is okay-ish. I mean, you know, a lot of RNG, but he could do some things for you. This Frieza sucks at this point. This is trash. Tech Vegito Blue and SCR Rose are the ball sack. They suck. This guy's okay. This guy's actually a little bit better with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I've been using this guy quite a bit. I gave him the full dodge build, and I feel like he's been holding his own. But he is a huge link generator. For LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku does work well. They're okay. I wish Trunks and Gyro being better, that would have really helped Pan. That's one of those things where, you know, damn, Pan needed that. He's okay. He's okay. They pretty much suck. He's okay. He's okay. They suck. Yeah, see, there's a lot of, like, you know, you could use this, again, to grab units you're missing. Oh my god, this is bad. No, they're good for Super Battle Road, Burst Mode type stuff. This unit is decent, but like I mean, I'm not a fan of this guy. I'm not a fan of this guy really. He is a support though. They suck. This guy's okay, but you need good RNG. The best one by far is this. This is nuts. This is really good. You're getting a lot of value here. No other pack is even close to that. Yeah, because these are three good characters right now for Red Zone fights, for 8th Anniversary Sin. All three of these guys. But, hold on, I'm going crazy like that, and look at this. Movie hero, movie hero, movie hero, right? Pure Saiyan, Fusion. Like, it's like, you know, that's the thing, is that these are buffing the team that everyone doesn't really need help for, right? So, I don't know. If you're going to pick a purple zone, definitely this. You probably don't even want to get any of these Lucy's down here, any of these one purple stones. I mean, you probably don't even want to grab one of these. Again, it's probably more so just grab a character that you've never been able to pull. If you're just going for pure, like, goodness, it's this pack for sure. I mean, this is decent. Again, I talked about that guy. It's tough. I don't know. One thing I would say, I feel like there's two major themes coming up, just based on characters that need the EZA. And that's the Future Trunks arc and the Tournament of Power are definitely coming up. Tournament of Power has to, because remember, they started dropping Tournament of Power every 2 months for a while. So we just have 50 Tournament of Power characters ready to EZA and shit like that. So we're definitely going to get a major Tournament of Power celebration, and we're definitely going to get Future as well. Because, I mean, Goku Black is, like, pretty much dead. Fusion Zamasu is not dead yet. He could, at 200%, Fusion Zamasu is really good right now, right? So, we'll see. Let me know what you guys think of the red and purple stones. I think that the purple stone looks good, although I do wish they would make some of these better. Oh, this is the Japanese one. I wish that they would make some of these choices a little bit better. I get that it's, like, you know, like, Redstone. I don't know why, like, these guys down here are not Redstone characters. These guys should be added. It's not, like, they're not, oh my god, we're losing out on so much revenue because someone grabbed physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks for free. Like, it's stupid. Even a lot of these OG LRs, like, why can't LR Gohan be available with Redstone, right? Who cares? This guy's, it's not soloing the entire game for you. Like, I get why they don't want to give people, you know, like this Piccolo or this Gogeta or something like that, but I do think they could open it up and maybe be a little bit more generous with, like, these red and purple stones, stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time. Happy Global 8th Anniversary.